You know, when I was in my second unit in prison, I noticed one thing. There was a hierarchy of power. You know, sure, technically the guards and the warden run the place, but really, behind the scenes, the prisoners are calling the shots. And among the prisoners, there are strata of power, you know, the lowest level to the highest level. And you kind of abide by those rules. It is what it is, as they say. But I noticed that there was a whole body politic that kind of went unnoticed, you know? The guards noticed the prisoners noticed the guards, prisoners noticed each other, and the hierarchy is acknowledged. But there was one particular group that went untouched. Nobody bullied them. Nobody fucked with them. They just let them be. They let them rule themselves. Any guesses at what group this was?
Big gay guys.
Not big gay guys. Big gay guys actually had a pretty good social life in prison. So no, not big gay guys.
Weird, nerdy little guys that suck.
No, they're definitely getting pushed around.
Oh. Well, I got one last one. Albinos, because they're gross.
You know what? Never saw an albino in prison, but I bet you they wouldn't get touched. But we're not talking about albinos because there's not enough of them to form a group. At least I hope not.
Like my reasoning?
Because then I'm scared.
Yeah.
But anyway,
that being said, when
no
the world
offense, if you're an
ends,
albino.
when the world ends, I think the albinos will rule.
I mean, they have to, right?
Yeah.
According to post-nuclear anything.
Yeah, what is up with that? Anyway.
I don't know, man. Albino. How did this get to albinos? But the point is, there's nothing wrong with an albino, but except that they're weird. But anyway,
and I previously said they were gross.
Yeah,
so
it's fucked up.
Yep.
If there are any albinos out there, you're cool in our book, but you are kind of weird. But anyway,
let's just move on from the albino.
No, man. The group that nobody fucked with, that ruled itself, and it was populous, dude. And maybe because it was the sheer amount of them that there were, that nobody fucked with them, is the pigeons.
What?
Yep,
Like
pigeons.
Human-sized pigeons?
Nope, pigeons. Just normal-ass pigeons.
Like cuffed?
Dude, they were everywhere.
We just talking
inch.
like actual pigeons flying in.
Yeah. No, they didn't even fly in. They just lived in the prison.
I imagine pigeons with little jumpsuits and shit. Like, what?
That would be
Why?
cool, though. Dude, these pigeons were institutionalized ass pigeons, man. And they were in every fucking inch of the prison. It was pretty cool at nighttime or getting towards the evening, nighttime and shit like that. They would roost on the roofs. That's right, the roofs. The roofs of the dorms. And the dorms are these big tin bunkers, basically. And, you know, not the most comfortable of abodes for men, but for pigeons. Oh man, it was like their fucking throne. The fucking roofs. That's right. The roofs were kind of gabled, right? And they would just be lined with pigeons. You couldn't even see the rooftop. It was just pigeons galore. And on top of the fences, you know, with the razor wire and shit, pigeons perched in the little sockets of the fence. Pigeons perched
like that.
Yeah, gazing at you. You know, no malicious intent, but just a dead soul gaze.
All right.
Piercing into your very being.
My question is, why do they have Nosferatu claws?
Don't they?
No, they're wings.
They have claws, dude. They have feet. They're perched. They don't perch with their fucking wings.
They're down there, not up here.
Well, they're perched, though.
Okay.
You gotta pretend the rest of my body is just like my tail feathers, cause
all right.
You know. But anyway,
it all makes sense now. They're
fucking everywhere, man. They're literally everywhere. And at this particular unit that I was at, my second unit, where I stayed for 2 years, they were like uncontested in their power and presence. For one, if a prisoner fucked with them, that is to say, if they touched them, if they hurt them, if they fed them, if they did anything with them, if they tried to take one home, it happened, trust me. Somebody even tried to eat one once. But anyway, if they did any of that, they would get a charge, a free world charge for, you know, I don't know what the charge would be, but I'm assuming some form of endangerment towards animal or animal cruelty or something. But they would get a free world charge if they even touched the pigeons, looked at them, fed them, anything.
So they were protected.
So they were protected by the guards. Then on top of that, the prisoners, for the most part, I'd say like a good 99% of them, liked the pigeons. You know, there was that 1% that were complete assholes to them and would want to kill them. But the rest of them were like, cool. And really, it's because you're in prison and you don't see anything.
Yeah.
There are no dogs. There's nothing. You got nothing.
Disease bags.
Yeah. So it's that or spiders. And then these pigeons all of a sudden become like the cutest thing on earth. Like, oh, look at that fucking pigeon. Now, there was also prison cats. Prison cats are phenomena all of their own, by the way.
All right.
They're institutionalized as fuck, too. But that's a whole nother phenomenon. There's not a lot of them.
They're like albinos.
Like albinos. Yeah, they're the albinos of the animal kingdom. And pigeons, however, are disease bags that are everywhere, but everybody likes them in prison. I was going to say they're like Indians, but no, that's not what I meant. I didn't say it because of what was going to follow. So I withheld because I didn't want to insinuate that I'm digging a humongous hole that I can't get out. But there's a lot of what I meant was what I was gonna mean, but I didn't say. But now I said, so I kind of have to clarify is that they're Indians in the sense that they were like Indians in the sense that they're very populous. But then the other thing would have made it seem like they're your disease bags, which is not what I wanted to say. Man, I fucking fucked that one up.
It's not good.
But you get what I'm saying, right? I'm saying they were populous.
But okay.
They're populous, but unfortunately, the pigeons are disease bags, so there's no actual comparison. So that's why I didn't say it. But then I said it, so I fucked it all up. But anyway, The point is there's a lot of fucking pigeons. And they almost like behave like humans. Like when you come out of the chow hall, you have to line up into 2 rows, right? And the guards would tell you when to go home once the line filled up with people. These fucking pigeons, I shit you not, would line up right next to us. And they would wait there. Really, they were lining up because people would sneak out food and throw it at them. And then they'd be like, pecking away.
With the little...
Yeah, and then they became like prisoners. They'd be fighting for the food and shit.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. But, of course, every
there
now
was
and then...
that section of gay ones, and then there was...
Yeah.
The black pigeons and the white pigeons were separated.
It was weird because all the pigeons were kind of,
they had
standard pigeon color.
Yeah.
Gray, black, and green. That mixture of color. But then there would be like the one brown one.
Yeah.
And... there would be that one white pigeon over there.
Albino pigeon.
Yeah. And he would be all fucking by himself and shit.
Everybody thought he was weird.
Yeah, everybody would think, oh man, that's all making sense.
Yep.
But anyway, yeah, man, the funniest shit I ever saw with pigeons was I was going to the chow hall. I'm in the chow hall, actually. Like, I'm inside, and I'm waiting in line to get my food, right? Mm-hmm. And the pigeons would stand in line with you. And you would move up an inch, and they would move up an inch. And then you'd get to the food and they'd fucking be in front of you. And you'd sit down and they'd be everywhere. And you'd think this is like cause for them shutting down this chow hall because, of the aforementioned disease bags. But no, they would just fucking go around and expect food. And of course you'd give it to them because they're cute. And then, yeah, man, these fucking pigeons ruled the roost. Quite literally. Mm-hmm. And I never saw shit anywhere. That's the weird part. Yeah, I never saw shit. I mean, I'm assuming they shit in the roofs.
Yeah,
the roofs. The roofs. I like how props just fall off. Yep. But yeah, man, pigeons are the secret ruling elite of prisons.
Maybe it's like a way to keep an eye on prisoners, and they all got little like cybernetic eyes on them and shit.
That would be awesome. That would make.
It wouldn't be.
Better. No, but it would.
Yeah, it would be pretty awesome, like Terminator pigeons and shit.
This fucking phenomenon only happened there was pigeons everywhere I went, but this prison was like fucking overrun with them. The next prison I went to and stayed at for 3 years, approximately 3 years, they had pigeons and shit, but they had hawks too.
What?
So these motherfuckers, people would
Tony Hawk?
He should be in prison, but
why?
Like prisoners would stare out the windows just to see these fucking chicken hawks come in and whoosh, just swoop up the pigeons, tear them apart and
What's
shit.
What's a chicken hawk?
It's a fucking chicken hawk. You know what a chicken hawk is?
What the hell's a chicken hawk?
It's a chicken hawk. There's no other way to explain it but to say it's a chicken hawk.
Okay.
Anyway,
I'll go with it. I don't know what a chicken hawk
fucking is. Hawk would come in and dismantle these pigeons.
That's why there was no pigeons.
But check it out though. The pigeons eventually ended up leaving. Or they would be there, but in very small numbers. But all these little like sparrow-like things, the birds, little small birds, would come and they would roost outside in the rec, because the rec yard had like a huge canopy, and they would roost there, right? So one time we're out there because our dorm is getting shook up, so they take you outside and we're shook up being searched. They take you outside to wait, and we're sitting there. I shit you not, dude. This is fucking funny as fuck. The canopy's all the way out there, right? And some guy goes, "What the fuck?" look at that, a bird hung itself.
What?
And I'm like, what? And sure enough, there was a bird literally hanging from the eaves. And I'm like, what the hell? So they start throwing shit at it, right? And it falls. And I don't know how this happened. I mean, obviously it didn't make a noose for itself, but I don't know how it happened, but it had like a little noose-like thing around its neck, and it was hanging. His little neck was all like, it looked like it was broken.
He was depressed.
Desiccated as a fucking bird. But anyway.
He was the pigeon I got for a gift.
Yeah. But no, man, that prison had prison cats, which is aforementioned are a thing. You know, it happens. Every prison has cats. Like the one with the pigeons had 3 cats, and one of them was like this massive ass fucking cat that would hump all the other cats and eat pigeons every once in a while. But then they got fucking attacked by pigeons. And it just like, it was all fucked up after that. It wouldn't get near anybody and shit. Well, this other prison had more, well, I wouldn't say had more cats, but it had, you saw more of the cats than you did the pigeons. Mm-hmm. Probably because of the chicken hawk situation. It's a thing, damn it. But anyway, this fucking thing, when I got there, there was only 2 cats. By the time I left, there was like a gazillion cats. And
they were swimming in cats.
Dude, there was so many cats.
Were the white ones secluded?
No, they were integrated ass cats.
I was trying to get to the bottom of this albino situation.
But my friend Jay, he used to work for the guards as I forgot what they call them, man. Oh man, I forgot. Anyway, they basically just run errands for the guards from dorm to dorm. Anyway, he used to do that. So he used to go into the guard kitchen all the time, and he would feed them. So they became used to being fed in a certain area, and on top of that, the prisoners would feed them when they would come out of the chow hall. So come chow, this fucking gaggle of fucking cats would be waiting outside to be fed, and they're like morbidly obese cats. So fat and so used to being fed that the pigeons would sit on top of their heads and bodies waiting for the same food. And then they would eat together. And then there was these grackle birds.
That's a grackle.
They're like these kind of crow-looking birds, sort of.
Okay.
And
I'm realizing I don't know about anything about birds. What the hell a chicken hawk is or grackle?
It's a fucking chicken hawk. But anyway, these fucking birds, the grackle birds, would fight with the fucking pigeons for whatever food there was, you know?
What is this?
It was pretty interesting. But yeah, these fucking prison cats, dude, they could have worn fucking prison clothes. They were weird. Like they would, you know how humans sit, kind of lounge back?
Yeah.
They would sit like that, like on their ass and their hind legs.
Oh, it's like that Sphinx cat that I got for Mom's contact pictures.
Yeah, kind of like that.
I like how
nobody knows what the fuck that is.
But you do.
Yeah, they would sit on their ass and their hind legs, and their little top hands would be on top of their bellies, which were huge.
Oh, man, that's pretty awesome sounding. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they were pretty cool. They probably shanked each other or something.
Yeah.
There was also a massive frog we called Frogzilla.
Damn.
Every time it rained, this fucking big ass toad would come out and it would roost. It would nest
in the roofs
next to the schoolhouse and just kind of be there like, "What's up?"
Like big ass frog.
Yeah, it ate one of the birds once.
Oh, that's pretty rad.
So that's pretty neat.
How about the chicken hawk?
The chicken hawk had its reign of terror for a while. And it tore apart many a pigeon.
Uh-huh.
But beyond that little brief spurt of power, I never saw it again. But it was a fun time when everybody. It was like fucking TV. It was like cable TV for prisoners. Like, oh fuck, look at that. Even though we had cable TV, but the point is,
I gotta say, y'all had cable TV. We don't even have cable TV. I'm surprised they gave you cable TV.
Bitch ass cable TVs suck though because
it does suck.
It's everybody's fighting over the fucking TV.
Oh, maybe that's the strategy behind it.
True.
Like we could not give them any TV, but it's funner to give them a lot of TV
and then have them fight
and then have them
to the
shank each other over freaking RuPaul's Drag Race.
Rule number 7,000 in prison: don't ever fight over the fucking TV.
No, unless you're a chicken hawk.
Go watch the chicken hawks destroy shit. Anyway, this has been another ramble down the prison road.
If you ever want to escape prison, all you gotta do is train the pigeons to pick you up with their little feet.
That's the way to do it, man. There's enough of them, that's for sure.
Of course, fat guys are screwed.
Yeah, they probably do it, but then they drop you right over the fucking razor wire.
Like dig first.
Yeah, so that's how it works. But anyways, this has been Ahab and the Goontick talking some more prison crap. We're out. Hit like, share, subscribe, and those notifications for more of these stupid ass tales of me behind bars.
Let me know what a chicken hawk is.
It's a damn chicken hawk.